Yeah, I mean, look, listen, I think one of the things we was really proud of, what we spoke about at the end of the game, was we stopped Gotham from playing the way they wanted to play. And, unfortunately, it's another loss for us, but there's so many positives to take out of the game. I thought offensively, we caused them a lot of problems. Our goal was something that we spoke about, getting into those areas. We knew if we got into those areas, we'd create chances. And, it's another game that unfortunately slipped away from us, but so many positives to take from the character and the ability to compete. We just need to start to change the wind a little bit here with some of these next games that are coming up. But we just take it one game at a time. We move on, step into Washington next week, and we get after it against Washington.
Thank you for that. Theo, go ahead.
Hey, Ricky, unlucky today.
Appreciate it.
Very strong performance, especially between minutes 10 and 93. By my watch, Gotham, actually no team, I think, Gotham definitely didn't have a shot on target between the goal and 93, Steiner's goal and 97 minutes. So that was really tough to take. Very, very good 80 minutes of defensive work there. Sticking with the positives then, what do you think you're able to do for that 80-minute period where really Gotham couldn't do anything right? For me, I felt like the fullbacks were high. We saw Avery and Michelle do really good work. They Gotham back, and then in the box, it felt like they really couldn't connect any passes. Page, Tassiane probably had their best game with Dasher. Yeah, just felt like really, really hard to beat today. So what was your tinkering behind that?
Yeah, look, listen, I think you nailed it. I mean, those were the things that we spoke about, right? Gotham's a team that wants to get the ball from one side and they want to attack the other side as quick as possible. So they want to draw you in, and then they want to go in, change your tempo, and go back out the other side. And we knew that if we let them do that, they would cause us problems. And for us, the box prevented them from doing that. The box also prevented them from being able to play through us as well. But in the wide areas, I thought Michelle and Avery were brilliant. Even Chappie, when she come on, I thought we controlled those spaces. Unfortunately, it was one of the moments where there was a change with Tarsi, and we just gave up a little bit too much space from a long vertical ball. But listen, these are things we'll look at. These are things we'll go back and we'll address. But for us, there was so many positives offensively. And I think if you looked at the way Gotham changed as well, it's a reflection of how good we were in those areas. The first goal's a nothing goal. It's a deflection and falls at their feet. But for me, so many positives. We just have to keep changing the wind. We keep finding ways to get results, to close games, and keep working and stick together. That was the message we said at the end. We got to stick together. We got to keep that commitment and character, and we got to take that into Washington.
Can you talk a little bit about Tassiane's individual performance today and give an injury update if you have one?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't have an injury update because I haven't seen her since the game finished. So I'd leave that to the club to announce. But listen, I think Tassiane plays well because of the shape and the way that we play. I thought, like you said, Page was really good today in terms of controlling spaces. And listen, JY stepped in from in her hometown and plays the way that she played. I was so impressed with the way that she carried herself. So the back line, I thought, was excellent. And there was moments where, Sophie dropped into the back line at one point. Sarah played in the back line towards the end. So for me, it's a team effort when people shine. And I think today you saw that. I think today you saw that with JY, Tassiane, and Paige in the way that we played collectively with Michelle and Avery in the wide areas.
On the attacking side, very, very good goal, very good all-round performance from Avery. I think as good as that goal was, a lot of Dash fans or people that follow the team later will be thinking, why can't the Dash do that more? Because it feels like the playbook. Avery's such a fantastic wing-back, Diana's so good in the air. What went right today in that moment, and then maybe after the 70th minute, why was it hard to replicate that?
Well, listen, I think as the game went on, they had players that changed the game from an attacking perspective. They went more vertical, and I think that pinned us back a little bit. But if you look at the way Avery and Michelle played, I think we got into those wide areas. We knew that they want to be expansive in possession of the ball, so we knew that the space and the speed was always in the wide areas. And Dresser and Yuki playing underneath D, And if the ball went into D, we combined and get our 10s underneath the ball and get our wing backs in. It's not always like that. Every team presents different problems. But we knew if we did that and we executed it against Gotham, there would definitely be space in those areas and towards the end line. And we executed it. You know, there was moments where we got into those spaces that we could perhaps took advantage of it a little bit more. But listen, we keep going. We keep trying to find those spaces. You know, we keep trying to get into those places, and that's all we can keep doing.
Thanks so much for your time today, Ricky. Unlucky, like I said, strong performance and tough one to go at the end.
Appreciate it.